Morning, everybody. My name is Monika and I want to welcome you to Meditations with Monika. In a time when so much is unknown, so many things are going on for people, we want to welcome you to a gentle reminder to sit back and relax and take hold of your heart space, of your mental space, of the places inside of you that are really longing to have a space of clarity, a space of gentleness, a space of peace, a space of love, a space of knowing that all is well inside of you. And we know that in a time of unrest and in a time of confusion or a time of stress, that our mental health, as much as our physical health, is very, very important. So I wanted to welcome you this morning so that you could participate in a beautiful, short, loving meditation so that you can get yourself centered, so that you can get yourself inside your heart. Maybe you can get yourself out of your head for a moment. You know, we're swirling around in a world of energy, and so sometimes we think, oh, I need more information, more information, more information. And although information is definitely power, there's also a sense of information being overload and a sense of information triggering things inside of us that are not serving what we're here for. So find yourself a comfortable place. Sitting or lying is fine wherever you may be. Maybe you're sitting in a chair, and I want you to feel the chair beneath you. Maybe you're sitting on the ground, but find yourself a comfortable place. And we're going to jump into a gentle, loving, kind meditation with the intention to center you in your heart, to center you in a space inside of yourself that really holds you, that nurtures you, that nourishes you. And let's take a deep breath in together, in through your nose. On a count of 3, 2, 1, you hold, and gently release out through your mouth for a count of 3, 2, 1. Very good. And let's do that again together, breathing in through your nose, holding, and out through your mouth. And you can gently allow your eyelids to close and just be in your own beautiful, precious, sacred space right now. And just notice inside of yourself, what do you feel right now? This feeling is your emotional body. What do you feel in your head? What do you feel in your heart? What do you feel in your stomach? What do you feel in your body? What do you feel in your hands? What do you feel in your feet? What do you feel right now? Just notice. What do you feel right now? It's important as we go through our days that we take inventory on what we feel inside of ourselves, what we notice. That will help us understand what we need in every given moment. Sometimes what we need is quiet. Sometimes what we need is food. Sometimes what we need is nourishment from ourselves by placing our hand on our heart and on our stomach or our solar plexus to just remind us that we're here, that someone is here, something has our back. Very good. Now we're going to move into your thoughts. Our thoughts can take us places that we want to go, and our thoughts can also take us places we don't want to go. So take just a moment to tune into your thoughts, to hear whatever you're thinking, and imagine for a moment you hear in the faint distance the trickle of a river floating by. And inside of that river are leaves, beautiful big leaves, like the ones that you would find in the jungles. And imagine that your thoughts are floating by, and as one floats in, it floats out and falls upon the leaf in the river, and just gently floats on down the river. And just notice as whatever thoughts you're having, you are now an observer of those thoughts. Those thoughts do not run you, they do not own you. They are simply thoughts moving through, in flow, and falling gently into a leaf and flowing down the river. So take just a moment and allow those thoughts to flow, and simply notice them without any attachment, without being too impressed by them, but simply notice, are there thoughts of fear? Are there thoughts of anxiety? Are there thoughts of hope? How do I make the difference that I'm here to make? Just simply noticing your thoughts. Go ahead and do that now. Very good. That's right. And now you're going to be checking in literally with your physical body. Do you feel any tension anywhere? And if you do, go ahead and wiggle that tension out of your shoulders. Maybe squeeze your hands really tight and then let them go and feel that flow come back through your hands. Maybe you notice tension in your hips, your legs, your stomach. Maybe you've been holding a lot in. Maybe you feel a tightness around your chest. Go ahead and breathe through that now and just notice and allow yourself to release anywhere where you're experiencing any tension. That's right. Just letting that go. Allowing, centering, feeling, knowing yourself. Very good. Very good. And now we're going to check in with our spiritual center, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's the space around you. Maybe it's your auric field around you. Maybe it's the energy that you feel pulsing through you as you continue to take your breaths. Maybe your spiritual center is the knowing that you have, the inner awareness, the guidance that you have. Whatever it is, tune into it now. And what messages does it have for you? How does it tell you to stay centered, to be present, to remain calm, to be nourishing and nurturing with yourself at this time? What messages, what insights does your spiritual center have for you? Go ahead and tune into that now. Remembering all along to breathe, just tuning in and noticing. Nothing to do but simply notice. Very good. Very good. And now bringing your attention into your heart space, we've now taken a moment to check in with our feelings, with our thoughts, with our body, and with our spiritual connection. We've taken a moment to get a sense of where we're at, to know ourselves just a little bit deeper, to remind ourselves how important we are, how beautiful we are, how connected we are to something global that we're all going through in whatever way we are. If there are ways that you can serve the people around you in your home, if there are ways you can serve yourself to stay grounded and centered in this time, if there are ways you can serve your community, little things, even from your home, being a voice of reassurance, a voice of love, just a sounding board to listen. If you can actually reach out, if you're one of the responders, people that are nurses, doctors, working in hospitals around the clock, people working in grocery stores, where people are in pharmacies, where people need essential things. What can you do? What small role, what big role, what role at all can you play? Believe it or not, as we center ourselves, we can hold the energetic truth, the light that we are, the beacon of light that you are. You can hold that place inside of you and allow it in your vision to emanate out from you through your pores, through your eyes, through your hands. You can hold and just simply sit, sending peace, sending love, sending faith, sending hope, sending light out into the world. Believe it or not, our energetic being is so powerful, so strong, so capable of shifting energy. And if enough of us do it, if more of us do it, if we realize just how big of a role we each play individually, then we will begin to be a part of the shift on the planet, to helping people move through this with grace, move through this time with ease, and move through this time knowing they are definitely not alone. Even if you live alone in your own space and you're in a mobile lockdown situation, even if you live alone, you are connected. You are connected vibrationally. You are connected in the vortex of loving. You are connected in ways you may or may not realize. So if every day, even for just a moment, you sit, you place your hand, preferably your left hand because that's your feminine, the nurture and the loving, on your heart, and a hand on your solar plexus, which is your intuition and your survival, and you just sit and pour out from yourself love, simply by saying, God bless you if that resonates, I love you if that resonates, peace be still if that resonates, you are safe if that resonates, whatever is the sentence that gives a vibrational energy inside of you of peace, of gentleness, of nourishment. Go ahead and just for 1 minute, you can set a timer on your phone, on your watch, just for 1 minute, or 3 minutes, or 5 minutes, or work your way up to send out the loving on this planet. If we as a collective do this, we will begin to enhance the pulse of the planet, allowing for that reassurance, for that affection, for that preciousness, for that tenderness to be available. So at this time, I thank you for joining us. I thank you for being in this moment. For those of you who have been with me for the whole time, you can go ahead and blink your eyelids open now. Go ahead if you were lying to sit up. If you were sitting, go ahead and place your hands in prayer position at your heart, honoring yourself, thanking yourself for being here for this time, knowing that you make a difference, that you are beautiful, that you are powerful, that you are precious, that you are watched over, that you are tender, that you are strong beyond measure, and that you are a light of love, spreading out into the universe, making the difference that you're here to make. The light in me acknowledges and honors the light in you. And together we say, Namaste. Thank you for being here. If you joined us late, you can go ahead and go to the beginning of the meditation and enjoy this time together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.